What's good, YouTube? It's Pokemaster88 bringing you Week 8 team preview. We have your California Trailblazers taking on the Brooklyn Backscalabers. And looking at the matchup this week, we have a very scary team. And on his side, we have the Backscalaber, the Slowking, the Escadrille, the Guard, the Typhlosion, who can go Terror, Fire, Grass, and Fairy. Very threatening. Iron Leaves, who can boost his speed and hit my team decently hard, but we do have a Skarmory on this side. There's a Thunders, a Miss Magic, a Crash, and a Gramble. Okay, off the rip though, I think Backscalabur is definitely coming. Slowking, Drill. I don't think Garg is coming because yeah, it has Stalk here, but you know, Covert Cloaks do exist. Typhlosion, I think is pretty good into the team. Hitting Skarmory, Swampert really hard with the combination of Flamethrower and Terra Blast Grass. I feel Thunderous is coming because Grass Knot does threaten my Swampert. That is very not good, so we need to make sure we watch out for that. And I do see Quagsire. Quagsire can set up hazards, annoy me with some yawns, maybe Toxics, and things like that. So, and there's no way Gramble is coming. So, for me to counteract this matchup, I am automatically thinking that my Iron Moth can literally clean up this team as long as I keep it in the back. Skarmory can help check Rill and Bax. And then Hitmontop is gonna help me revenge Drill and pick off some KOs on Typhlosion. And then yeah, but enough of that. Let's just get into our first mon and why we're bringing it. First up we have the California Trailblazers' very own mascot, Meowscarada. We are rocking a very crazy looking EV spread. 112 speed EVs allows me to outspeed the whole entire team. HP defense is kind of for like the added bulk, you know, keep me out of range of like ice shards. Maybe I make an aggressive switch and I won't take as much damage. Maybe I want to switch it on an earthquake or something like that. We have max attack to hit everything hard. I could have ran adamant this week, but I didn't want to give up the bulk that Jolly gave me, so I decided not to go adamant. Flower Trick is primarily here for obvious reasons. We are hitting Quagsire, knockoff Clap Slowking, and exposes an early potential Cobra Berry. But something to keep in mind, he could Thunder Wave me on a potential knockoff if he's Cobra Berry, so I gotta be very careful. So I might be going for U-turns to kind of pivot around Slowking, trying to figure out how he's playing it and what the item could be. Spikes is here for pretty much chipping the team, gaining some information. I need to know if Bax is running boots or if maybe like Slowking is running boots. So figuring out the item on these guys early is going to be very key. We have a Focus Sash this week because Meowscarada is going to be my primary lead this week. So with that being said, that is Meowscarada, and moving on to our next Pokemon, our first Terra Captain, Hitmontop. Hitmontop is rocking 252 HP, 252 attack. We have 4 defense this week. Technician, Adamant Nature, of course. Terra Blast allows us to muscle through Slowking if it decides to come, because that is a pretty good switch into Hitmontop. Yes, we get Bulldoze, but Terra Blast always 2-shots Slowking. Mach Punch picks off the Drill. Rabbit Spin is our primary way of removing hazards set by Quagsire. spike stealth rocks. Bullet punch is to pick off Excalibur and hit like maybe like an Iron Leaves. He decides to bring Iron Leaves. We can hit Miss Magius, you know. So picking off mons that is not resisted to a Mach Punch, Bullet Punch will be picking those mons off. And moving on to our next Pokemon, we have our Swampert. We're rocking 240 HP, 252 attack this week, and 8 defense. We're rocking an Adamant Nature and Torrent. The moves we are rocking with this week are Flip Turn, Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Yawn. Yawn does 4 switches. Flip Turn allows me to kind of get around the team a little bit easier. Earthquake hits Slowking incredibly hard. And then Yawn is, you know, primarily here if like backs, right? If I'm ever in front of backs, I can just Yawn it to see what kind of backs this is. And it doesn't get too crazy. And of course we have our beautiful lovely stealth rocks. We're going to be needing those to chip Thunderous and Excalibur respectively. Now if he's boots on both, that's great because that lets me know you're not scarfed or loaded dice or whatever else. So getting these rocks up are important. Leftovers is to keep Swampert healthy as we switch in and out freely. So this mon is going to be very, very, very huge this week. So moving on, we have our Iron Moth. We are rocking our sweet spot. Our favorite, most optimal Iron Moth EV spread is 252 speed, 132 attack, and 124 HP. We need this EV spread to always get the core charge boost in speed. Timid Nature, of course. Fire Dance is to cheese that special attack boost. Sledge Wave is to hit a Terra Fairy or a Terra Grass type Explosion. Overheat with the Fire Dance boost muscles through Excalibur, like we one shot if we have like a +1. Assuming it's not Assault Vest backs, but you know that's why we get our rocks over our Swampert. And Energy Ball, of course, picks off the Quagsire. And this is going to be our primary way of winning the game or revenging a scarfed Thunderous. So there's Iron Moth. Moving on, we have our next Pokemon. We have Skarmy. Now this is a very ABC Skarmy set. Is 252 HP, 252 defense, but we need this EV spread to make sure we can take on Excalibur and the combination of Escadrille. Sturdy allows us to live a hit. Body Press is to muscle through Garganackle. We can muscle through Excalibur. Roost to keep us healthy. Body Press to hit Bax and Garg and Drill, so that's very important. And if Garg does come, we are rocking the Covert Cloak this week, so this is going to be our primary way of dealing with his walls. Drill, Garganachi, and Mr. Offensive Excalibur. So Skarmory is going to be very, very key this week. And moving on, we have our final Pokemon, Florges. 252 HP, 248 speed def, 8 special attack. This is primarily going to be our Thunderous switch-in. Baton Pass is to get momentum, pass wishes to like Swampert, him on top, and Skarmory. Protect to keep us healthy. Moonblast to pretty much chip Thunderous if we're ever in front of it. Just chip it, and then Meow can come in and clean it up, assuming if it's not Choice Scarfed. Citrus Berry, because I think Citrus Berry pairs well with Baton Pass, so you can come in, switch it in, take a hit, Baton Pass out, get the berry, you know. So yes, that is Florges. And then we have our keys to victory. And first of all, Stealth Rocks are crucial in figuring out what kind of Thunders we're dealing with. This is going to allow us to chip backs and Thundurus. I need to know exactly what items these Pokemon are running this week. Skarmory and Hitmontop are going to be key to dealing with backs and Escadrille. With the priority Mach Punch and the Body Press, we're going to be very prepared for those two Pokemon. Spikes are key to chipping Galar Slowking, putting it in range of Terra Blast Ghost, assuming it's not heavy duty boots. And last but not least, we have our Iron Moth, which is our late game Revenge Killer / Wincon. It's kind of how I've been running it this season, you know, with my booster speed. But the sooner we get up our spikes, the sooner we get up our rocks, the sooner we can start chipping down the Slowking. And we need to keep our Hitmontop healthy. That's very important, because the minute it dies, we just lose an incredible way of dealing with backs and Escadrille. So we need to make sure we keep our Hitmontop healthy. And yeah, and with that being said, these are the keys to victory. Going over getting up these hazards, figuring out how we're gonna deal with backs, these things, figuring out the item on Thundurus, very important. And if we can do all these things, or a couple of these things, right, I think we should be in a great position to win. We are coming off a loss from last week, so we really need this win. So with that being said, wish your California Trailblazers the best of luck this game. And Pokemaster out.